So, wanted to continue to talk a little bit about narcissism, and I did that in a lot of these previous videos. I talked about some of these catchphrases. What is a narcissist? Identifying a narcissist, identifying some people that have psychological problems and issues, and, some of the phrases that they say, some of the games that they play, and how that can manifest into an ultimately toxic environment that you would have to rid yourself of them, and have zero association with them and cut them out of your lives. So, wanted to continue to elaborate on the false narrative that's set for standards in society. Okay. When that's built upon things that are negative in the first place, that are lies, that are fake. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say some of these the social media, the stuff that's going on today. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are entertained into thinking that something is real when it's not. It's fake, and that it could be. Let's talk about like a female's body parts. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a female that had implants. Breast implants. Let's talk about it. And the big one, like you would see people who had their own TV shows, okay, and they had like zero talent, but the one had a fake butt. Okay, that was the only entertaining thing about a whole TV show. Okay. That it must have took a lot of hard work, a lot of point, time, and effort. It was all based upon a fake butt, an implant butt. Okay, not even a real butt. I mean, if it was just based on a butt, period. If it was a real butt, then it would be like that would be bad enough by itself. Okay, that would be bad enough to say about that. That would be what people are entertained by. Fake implants and a fake butt. Okay. And you can just see in society, you can go and you could check the likes, that would be attention. That would get the most attention. A fake butt, an implant butt. Okay, some implants. Okay, but to make an analogy, and that only just shows you on one level of how fake everything in society is. Okay, 99% of the industry is run by liars and snitches and fakes and frauds and rats. Okay, garbage. Okay, garbage painted like it's true. It's real garbage, but don't try to act like it's something real. It's fake. Okay, don't try and act like your booty was real when it was some implants. Okay, you went to a plastic surgeon and got implants. Okay, so all these people actually think you're like even genetically gifted. You're not. Okay, fake as hell. You're a fraud. You're a sellout. The ultimate definition of a sellout is someone who they sold their soul. They sold the ability to be real, the ability to tell truths, the ability to be about something real, the ability to actually really have talent is, and some of these people would have to be talented a little bit, but they'll just fake the rest. And they got ways to enhance things and to augment people's abilities, and that's something that's done, even on a grand level. And the grand antagonist, being able to fake and fraud people out of their soul. Okay. So don't act like you had a real booty and your booty's fake. Okay. So, but really, you shouldn't be entertained by that. Okay. And I think that on a psychological level, they get you buying into the fake news, and you're going, and that's by telling the truth. Maybe it's based on some truth, and you're going, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you're nodding your head, and it's true, 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 true. You're nodding your head, true, 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 lie, lie, lie. Okay, well, they just told some lies, and you're still nodding your head, and you didn't even say anything, do anything about it. You didn't call them out. They didn't get called out on their actions. Okay, they were able to tell a lie and not get treated on it. So, not being entertained or brainwashed by that, and then having to go back and fact check the news, you start to uncover that a lot of it's fake, and they were telling lies, and they were telling lies, this and that, and you thought that they were an authority. You thought that they were real, and they were fake, and they were frauds. They're just gaining attention by spitting garbage, by spewing garbage. Okay. And some of that getting people to nod their head though in the first place might be is a big key to that. Getting people brainwashing them, hypnotizing society is a big part of that, because if they're not brainwashed and it's not going to work. Okay, so some of it has to be true, to get people nodding their heads like this and going, yeah, that's true. But also on a psychological level, people are psychologically entertained by breasts. They're entertained by butts. They're entertained by this fake, this fraud that's setting a standard that's supposed to be for women or for society. And it's okay. Maybe it's okay. And maybe there's nothing you can do about it, but at least maybe you acknowledge that that's fake. Hey, and but also realizing that if you're entertained by that, as long as you realize that it's fake and you're acknowledging that it's fake, and then that's a whole nother thing, because on a psychological level, I don't know if you can actually deprogram yourself not to have a psychological reaction to something. That would be really hard to do. But if you at least go, wow, those are nice, or that's nice, or you go, wait a second, that's fake. Hey, wait, that's fake. To think you went to a plastic surgeon and had implants, and then I'm not buying into that or wasting my time with that. So and that just being one example of the face and the fraud, and how they keep people entertained, and the snake keeps chasing its tail, right? They keep people nodding their heads, saying obey, consume, buy, and brainwashing them, hypnotizing society into painting a false narrative like it's something real, and it's not, and it's when snitches run the industry, fakes, frauds, and fronts, you really can't put your faith into that. Okay, so do you want to really buy into that? No, you don't want to waste your time with that. You don't even want to waste your time with actually being a part of all these fakes, these frauds, so what do you do? Wanting to lead by example, okay, wanting to lead by truth, by actually being real, by actually putting in the hard work, by actually doing it. You actually have to do it, okay? Because if you don't actually do it, there's not anything you can say. All the what ifs, all the ifs, all the I couldas or wouldas. It doesn't matter, if you're real talk. But if you're fake, you're frauds, you're saying I would have. Okay, that's I'm gonna do another little video on that catchphrase. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this one up. So not being entertained by the fake news, by the fake narrative that's set in society, that these people, they didn't work hard. And that's 99% of society. So that's how grand of a lie that 99%, okay, of all these people in the industries, okay. So people who aren't in these industries or were goy, they're just cattle. They don't know. They don't want to know. Because if they did, it's a hard, cold world out there. It's not going to be easy. Nothing would be easy. Okay, the easy way is to the easy way out is just to take the easy way. Okay, may seem smart at the time, but there are no deals that are even in this world. Okay, you make a deal, it ain't gonna be even. It ain't gonna be a good deal. It'll be a bad deal. They only write bad deals. Okay, there's no good deals. A good deal, you wouldn't have to have a deal in the first place. Okay, it'd be even Steven, and that'd be true. It'd be something fair, but it's not. Only bad deals. Okay, happen. When 99% of them is frauds and snitches and liars. Okay, so not being entertained by that, and not, you may have a psychological reaction to want to go, oh, okay, yeah, I'm listening to the fake news, fake radio, I heard fake news on radio, wow, oh, those are some nice breasts. Oh, well, man, that's a big old, golly, look at that thing. Wait a second. As long as because you may not, it's hard to stop yourself from having a psychological reaction. Okay, so a psychological reaction, it's something that's so ingrained into your DNA that you may not be able to stop yourself from that reaction. But once you do, and if you're already on the wokeness level one of just being realized of acknowledging the fake news, that might be woke level one. You may go, hey, that booty's fake. Hey, those breasts are all, that's fake boot. That's fake augmented breast. You know what? Real girls don't look like that. How come I never went to high school or college with anybody that looked like that? How did they get like, because they're all fake. They're frauds. They're plastic. Okay. They didn't work hard, and they lied. They cheated. They were the best criminal. They were the best, narcissist. They were the best fraud in society, and that's the false narrative that's painted. And so having a psychological reaction to it may not be something you can stop, but but when you do and you catch yourself and you go, wait a second, that's a fake booty. I shouldn't be entertained by that, and at least acknowledging that. And on a psychological level, it may be humorous to see, and I sometimes get a kick out of it because somebody would actually do that to themselves. Somebody would actually want to carry around all those airbags. Okay, somebody would want to carry around all those fake implants and plastic parts, and they're flapping around, blah blah blah. And that's it. That's kind of entertaining to me, and that's on another level. That's on like another psychological humor level for me. But as long as you acknowledge that it's fake, and it's fake, and but don't put any faith in it. Don't put any time in it. Don't put no effort in it. Maybe that might be something different. But not being entertained by that, and then at least acknowledging that it's a fake and it's a fraud, is a whole other thing. So I'm gonna wrap this one up here.